All right, guys, it's Ray here, and today I've got something kind of special that I got in the mail. It is this right here. It is a $7 wireless microphone, and I've got it right here. And I want to give a shout out to Corey over at Clixie, who actually turned me on to these microphones. He actually had one for a video that he was putting together, and he said, "Oh, I thought you recommended it." I'm like, "No, I've never seen anything quite like that one before." But I ordered something and I got it shipped in from China. And believe it or not, this wireless microphone was $7 with free shipping. And so let's take a look at what we got here. Because, and by the way, just so you know, I'm using the mic on the phone, so it probably doesn't sound fantastic, but that's kind of intentional right now. So what I got is this microphone right here. It's a wireless microphone. Okay, so it's a very tiny unit overall, but for a clip-on microphone, as I drop it, is a little bit big. It's bigger than a normal clip-on microphone, and if we clip it on here, you'll see it's a pretty good size. It's pretty noticeable, but it's not too bad. But this is it. This is the whole thing. This is the entire transmitter and microphone in one. So you don't have a microphone and a wire and a box, which, the one that I typically use, the box is probably, which is a tiny box for a wireless microphone, is probably, 5 times the size of this thing here. And, you can stick this in your pocket very easily, which is great. The other one, you can kind of do that. You get a little bag, but it's going to be tough to stick in your pocket. But the question is it any good? Is it actually usable for $7 when my normal wireless microphone setup that I use, which again is a very small mini setup, costs $150? Now, I will say for the $7, well, this is not just one. We got 2 microphones, so you could actually have 2 people mic'd up at the same time, and the receiver is this little thing here. Now, my $150 one, the receiver is literally double the size of that, and that one did come with 2 microphones as well and 2 transmitter packs. So that takes up a case about that big. So this is obviously much, much smaller overall. And the way this works is you actually just get a wire here, USB-C, plug it into here, charge up the 2 pieces separately. You don't get 2 wires, so you only get 1, but that's okay. And you charge both of them up. Now, there are some that I saw that actually came with battery boxes, kind of like the AirPods, where the case is also a battery. But this one did not come with that. I wanted to see if I could get the absolute cheapest one possible, and I did, for a whopping $7. But again, is this any good? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to show this to you, and then I'm going to try to put this into my phone here. I'm sorry, my phone keeps slipping down a little bit. I've got it on a stand, and I'm trying to tighten it up so I can still stick this into the bottom of the phone. So the way this works, before we stick it in the bottom of the phone, is on the bottom of this here, you can see there's a power button right there. And when you press that power button, there's a light that lights up. So press it, you see it's orange and blue flashing, or orange and green, I guess. Yeah, orange and green. And that means it's trying to find the receiver. Now, the receiver is not plugged in because it's in my hand. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plug this in. I'm going to stick this microphone on me here. Just one for now. I'm going to put this one off to the side, and we'll do an in-depth test of all this. But we're going to see if you guys can hear a nice difference or not. So here we go. I'm going to try to stick this in here. Sorry if it makes a noise while I'm doing it. So let's see here. All right, this is now solid green, which means it has made the connection. Now, I've only done a quick little test with this when I was at home this morning. I just plugged it in and just recorded something for a second, and it sounded surprisingly good, but I didn't get to really test it. I didn't get to put it into the editors and really check it out. But let me know in the comments below, does this mic sound any good? I have no idea what the levels are because it doesn't show it on YouTube Live here. I can't see what my levels are, but hopefully it sounds good. But let me know in the comments down below. I can see there's a few people on here, so put down in the comments, did it sound better when I used this microphone than when I went with the regular camera mic? And just for reference, I'm gonna unplug this again. Sorry for the noise. And then this is just the on-camera mic again. So does it make a difference? Usually it does. Now I'm pretty close. I can reach out and touch the phone from here. But in a lot of shooting situations with a phone, you're going to be further away. You may not be right on it, so it's going to be a little tougher to hear. This one, by the way, came with the iPhone attachment. You can get one that has a USB-C, which is going to be great for your Android phones and for supposedly the iPhone 15. So unfortunately, this one probably won't be long for this world for me as I move up to the 15 and USB-C. But there are some of these, because there's a whole bunch of these that are very similar, similar size, similar type of setup, but there are some that actually come with the iPhone mount, and then on this side is a USB-C mount, that kind of a thing. And some of them have, they come USB-C and you stick an iPhone attachment onto it. So there's a lot of different options. The one other thing I do want you to know is you may notice on the bottom of this here, there is a USB-C connection, and what that actually is for, maybe that might be that might be lightning connector on this one here. But anyway, there's a connector there. The idea is that if you've got like power or a battery pack or something like that, you can plug that into here, which will then come up and power the phone so that you can be recording and powering your phone at the same time, which is just a great little addition to this already pretty cool little thing. Now, let me know what it sounds like below. I'm going to do some serious testing where I do some real recording. We're going to test the audio sound. We're going to put it in the editor, see what kind of levels we're getting, see if we get a good sound out of it. But hopefully, you did see a difference between just recording like I am now on the mic and when we used the little microphone here. I don't even have a name for this thing. It's just wireless microphone. Does not have a name, but maybe it'll be the Ray the Video Guy wireless microphone if it turns out well. And then it'll be $15. Okay, maybe 30. We'll see. All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed this. If you did hear a good sound difference, let me know down below. If you heard a bad sound difference, let me know down below. If you're just annoyed by the whole thing, let me know that as well. We don't discriminate. All right, we'll talk to you later.